inside the AMG Mega Factory.
From raw metal to 600 horsepower.
Subscribe to Process Next.
Welcome back to Process Next. Today, we're inside the incredible Mercedes-AMG facility, looking at the future of the V8 engine.
This is mass production at its peak. Hundreds of workstations aligned to create the legendary 4.0-liter V8.
Robotic efficiency meets raw metal. This block will power the AMG E63S, mass-produced to tools.
Before a human touches it, industrial scanners verify the casting. Mass production demands consistency.
In mass production, speed is key. But for the AMG GT Black Series, we combine this industrial speed with the...
This is the Nanoslide coating, an industrial-scale application that creates a mirror-smooth surface, reducing friction in every single AMG.
These forged pistons are produced in bulk, but selected with individual care. A perfect example of how Mercedes heavy machinery takes over. This automated drilling ensures that the mounting points for the AMG V8 alternators are drilled with mass production repeatability.
Logistics in motion. These crankshafts are destined for the AMG G663 SUV.
Every day, this screen updates. It tracks the mass output of engines needed to supply Mercedes factories worldwide.
This is the Spider trolley system. It autonomously guides the V8 block through the factory, a staple of...
Every single part is tracked digitally. This barcode links the mass-produced block to a specific vehicle order, ensuring total traceability in the supply chain.
The marriage of crankshaft and block. While hand-guided, the torque specs are set by industrial computers to ensure every AMG V8 acts exactly the same.
Synchronized manufacturing. Across the hall, dozens of technicians begin simultaneously, scaling the production of the M177 engine to meet global demand.
This isn't a normal wrench. It's connected to the factory's central Wi-Fi. If I don't hit the exact mass production spec for the AMG C63, the line stops.
Pistons go in. This repeating motion happens thousands of times a year here, driving the industrial output of the world's most popular performance sedan. The observer notes the precision. Even in this mass manufacturing environment, the connecting rods for the AMG GT 4-door are secured with surgical care.
Cylinder heads arrive just in time. The logistics of mass production ensure no technician ever waits for parts, keeping the AMG assembly line flowing. Sealing the power. This gasket handles the immense pressure of the AMG V8. Standardized installation procedures guarantee reliability across thousands of units.
To maintain industrial consistency, this robot tightens all head bolts at once. No human can match this speed. Verification is constant. Our observer sees a cold test, an industrial diagnostic that spins the V8 to check compression before it's even finished.
Camshafts are dropped in. These control the breathing of the AMG V8. The manufacturing tolerance here is tighter than a human hair, replicated thousands of times.
These are the boardware turbos. We consume thousands of these annually. It's the key to the hot inside layout that makes mass-producing compact V8s possible.
The hot V assembly. Placing turbos inside the V reduces engine size, allowing this massive power plant to fit.
Look at the flow. This is the definition of industrial scale. Hundreds of V8s moving stage by stage.
Digital twins. The observer sees the digital manufacturing data that accompanies every physical AMG engine, ensuring mass production quality control.
Service system. Wiring harnesses are routed. Standardizing this complex path is crucial for the industrial assembly of the AMG GT's electronics.
Direct injection systems. These high-pressure fuel rails are installed rapidly, a testament to the efficient design of the M178 engine for mass markets.
To redundance. Even the plumbing is optimized. Quick connect fittings allow us to assemble the cooling system of the AMG GLE60.
The timing chain. If this is off by a fraction, the engine fails. Industrial jigs lock the gears in place to ensure perfect timing on every single unit.
Closing it up, the front cover seals the timing mechanism. The speed of these electric tools is calibrated for the high-volume output of the Affalterbach plant.
Quality checks at every station. Even in mass production, checking spark plug gaps ensures the high-performance combustion AMG is famous for. The oil pan sealant pattern is standardized. This consistency prevents leaks, a critical metric in the industrial quality ratings of Mercedes-Benz vehicles.
Rotation. The heavy-duty stand flips the 200 kg engine effortlessly, allowing the technician to access the underside.
Accessories installed. The alternator and compressor are bolted on. These components are sourced in bulk, feeding the massive AMG supply chain.
This is the final touch, but don't be fooled. Thousands of these plaques are signed. It's a personal signature on an industrial product.
The badge is applied. This marks the transition from a collection of parts to a finished AMG product, ready to join the mass fleet of performance cars.
Fluids are filled automatically. The machine dispenses the exact milliliter of oil required for the AMG E63, eliminating human error in this production step. Our observer watches the engine leave the manual station. It now enters the fully automated testing phase, a requirement for industrial certification.
The hot test. We fire the engine up. Every AMG V8 must survive this industrial stress test to prove it can handle the Autobahn.
Thermal imaging checks the headers. We simulate extreme conditions here to ensure the mass-produced manifolds won't crack under consumer use.
Data verification. The computer confirms the engine hits the 612 horsepower target required for the AMG GLS 63. Consistency is the goal.
It's loud in here. That is the sound of industrial power. We are validating thousands of spokes per minute.
Test passed. The engine is unhooked. It is now a certified unit, tracked in the global Mercedes database as a ready-to-ship AMG product. Crating. The engine is lifted into a specialized shipping container. This packaging is designed for global logistics, protecting the V8 during transit. Shipping out. This truck holds 20 engines. It's just one of many leaving Affalterbach today, feeding the mass production assembly lines of vehicle bodies.
The observer sees the final exit. From raw block to crated power, the process is a seamless river of industrial manufacturing excellence.
In just a few hours, raw materials became a masterpiece. This speed allows Mercedes-AMG to dominate the luxury performance market globally.
Reset. As one engine leaves, the station is prepped for the next. The cycle of mass production never stops at the AMG factory. Tool maintenance. Even the batteries for the torque guns are managed on an industrial scale to ensure zero downtime during shifts. The brand. This logo represents engineering dominance. Producing it requires a blend of tradition and massive industrial investment.
The engine is done, but the car is just beginning. Now we move to the wedding station, where mass production gets really heavy.
The chassis arrives. This is the body of an AMG GT, manufactured on a separate line, now meeting its engine for the first time.
Powertrain assembly. The V8 is mated to the 9-speed MCT transmission. This unit is now ready for the main industrial assembly line. Alignment. Sensors guide the massive powertrain under the floating body. This is the most critical moment in automotive mass production. The observer holds their breath. The wedding must be perfect. If the alignment is off by a millimeter, the industrial line jams. Contact. The body meets the engine. In seconds, automated bolts secure the subframe, turning parts into a completed AMG vehicle. Wheels on. Robots torque the lug nuts on the AMG forged wheels. We are nearing the end of the manufacturing journey.
Touchdown. The AMG GT stands on its own rubber. It is no longer just metal. It is a mass-produced supercar ready for the world.
I'm in the cockpit. The smell of new leather and the feel of the Alcantara wheel. This is the final product of our industrial symphony.
First drive. The car rolls off the line under its own power. This happens every few minutes, feeding the global demand for Mercedes-AMG products. Weather testing. Every mass-produced unit faces the monsoon booth. We ensure the AMG G63 is watertight before it ever sees a customer.
Surface check. The paint is inspected for flaws. Industrial lighting highlights imperfections invisible to the naked eye.
Logistics. This train is loaded with millions of dollars of AMG inventory.
Market. The car arrives at a dealership. Here, the industrial effort translates into consumer desire for the AMG brand.
Handover. A customer in Dubai or New York receives their key. They are buying a piece of industrial perfection.
We built it, we shipped it, now we test it in the real world. The track is the final validator of our mass production quality.
Launch control. The systems we installed on the line are now managing 600 horsepower. The industrial engineering holds strong.
Performance. The limited slip differential, assembled by robots and humans, works perfectly. This is the pinnacle of the AMG product line.
The family. From SUVs to coupe, the Affalterbach factory powers them all. A diverse lineup built on a unified industrial standard.
The sound. That exhaust note is tuned in the factory but enjoyed on the street. It is the voice of the AMG V8. Market dominance. High demand keeps our factory running 24/7. The world cannot get enough of these mass-produced masterpieces.
From a raw block of aluminum to a track weapon, that is how we dominate. This is the Mercedes-AMG Industrial Revolution.